There will no longer be a time where you can say there are no elves of color. So we erased that one.
I have the privilege of creating a new character that is not in the books, so that is total freedom for me.
So we erased that one.
We are both activists off screen.
This conversation will never be there. Oh, no, I'm an elf.
So we erased that one.
A childhood dream of being an elf and seeing yourself as one.
I'm an elf.
I was a huge fan of the films when they came out, and especially of the elves.
I'm an elf.
I felt very connected to the soul of the work, especially the elves. I honestly always had a secret desire to be an elf.
I'm an elf.
De chiquito quería ser un elfo y de repente me miro en el espejo con ese, ya tú verás lo bello que es ese vestuario, y con mis orejitas y todo.
I'm an elf.
So we erased that one. The next person that comes after me won't have to talk about this. So that's what it means to me. I'm an elf. So we erased that one.
As we went on and saw that, elves weren't represented in ways that I could see myself in there. Yeah, the heart of Tolkien is about others and otherness and diversity of what you can bring and bringing that together to get to an endpoint. So I think everyone will see themselves represented in that.
Obviously, we no longer have the great J.R.R. Tolkien around, but I was wondering if you could imagine sitting down with him, turning on the first episode of Rings of Power, and when it's over, leaning over and saying, what did you think about this part?
I think he would be pleasantly surprised by how deeply we've gone into his writing.
Or whether he would be surprised that maybe we've drawn something out that he hadn't thought of.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think there's a lot of conversations about non-canon characters, but also female characters, characters of color. There's a big conversation happening that is, it's for them. It's good to have. Good to have. Good for them.
Good for them.
But I have I would like to have that conversation with him. I do think he would give a resounding F yeah, F yeah,
F yeah.
That we're doing what we're doing. And make something that had layers of importance, not only for the fans, the existing fans, but also for a new school, a new time, especially those fans that look like us. One thing that was hard for me was that I didn't see myself represented, and this was a pivotal thing for me. So when it came back around and I heard about the character, it felt like a mission. Creo que ya era hora. Era hora que nos incluyan en estos espacios y ahora ocupar estos espacios, poder imaginarnos en estos espacios.
Siempre quise ser parte, pero vi que no había espacio para mí, en cierta manera. Así que se convirtió como una misión de vida.
Misión de vida.
Become Middle-earth's first Latino elf.
I grew up poor in the mountains of Puerto Rico. A lot of my family was illiterate, teenage mom. All that journey, and I'm here, It makes me cry. So we erased that one.
We got some black people in Middle Earth. Come on now, girl. About time. About time. About time. Tell it.
We took a reinvestment in the source material.
This is the power of women. This is the power of a female dwarf. We can do it, and we will be seen, and we will be heard.
Wanting to make the world a better, more equitable place, and to serve our communities.
We are both activists off screen.
The rule was go back to the books. Go back to the books.
Some artistic freedom.
And a hugely empowering moment.
Come with a representation that was even deeper, more layered.
We went to his writing and allowed that to inspire whole new avenues for the show.
And each of these worlds is filled with imagination and lore from the books. And
We've shown Tolkien the respect that his work deserves.
Some artistic freedom.
She's a huge, huge blessing, just because what it means for the industry, for the world of Tolkien, for the Tolkien fans, the accessibility that it gives for new fans to come into play. She is a vision and a formidable character, and I am the mere host of such an iconic moment.
These different realms have to celebrate their diversity.
I think we don't feel that we wrote it. I think we feel that we adapted it from these amazing stories that Tolkien left us, and our job was to sort of unearth them and hopefully weave them together.
Some artistic freedom.
I am here. This is our time. This is our turn. And to walk that carpet with pride, knowing that we are breaking through an incredible amount of boundaries in our industry.
we hope it brings people who watch even closer to the books.
So once again, going back to the books.
So we erased that one.